Mrs. Fulbright, I want to thank you first for having us here and accepting our invitation in Al Yom Show.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Mrs. Fulbright, you have always believed that international education is a vehicle to promote peace. Can you expand on that?
Yes. Well, just to give you an example, I went to Bogota, Colombia to study for an extended period of time when I was very young. And not only did I learn that a very different method of social mobility can work very well for differing people, but they learned from me a lot of things that they thought were true in the United States were not at all. And so on a human basis, we understood and began to realize that, yes, we may live different ways, but we were, the basic human instincts of peace and sharing and attempts to understand were equal amongst us.
You have been a strong advocate of a peaceful solution to the Israeli and Palestinian conflict. Do you feel like Prime Minister Netanyahu and the President Abbas have made a genuine efforts to achieve a lasting peace?
I think that their efforts are hampered by the attitudes that have been established for generations, and by fears of the consequences of their maybe compromises with the other party will lead to a lessening of their power in the region or lessening of the actual physical land that they control. I think it's a very, very difficult problem.
Do you believe the people, the Israeli and the Palestinians, are ready to accept hard concessions, such as renouncing their right to certain land?
That's where I think the problem lies, and I think they have to accept it, because otherwise it's going to continue forever, and that is ultimately very, very bad for both sides.
What do you expect from John Kerry to achieve in the Middle East in terms of peace process?
Well, I am praying that John Kerry, I have the utmost respect for. He's an amazing man, and I suspect that I know he has the respect of the people he approaches. So I pray that they can finally arrive at least some form of compromise, because it's going to take a compromise. I think that Mrs. Clinton has done a remarkable job, and I think that her amazing travel schedule goes to show how important it is to see people face to face and to talk with them, with that, instead of just writing or going through news.